In The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, C.S. Lewis says that Eustace Scrubb read all the wrong books. And that implies, obviously, that there are right books to read and wrong books to read. And Lewis, again and again in his stories, has the fact that kids have read the right books be an important part of them doing the right thing, because they've been shaped and molded by these stories. And so it's not just about enjoying these stories. It is about that, but it's not simply that. Students carry these stories with them. They influence them. They teach them. They shape them and mold them in ways that honestly hardly anything else really does. The more you read, the more stories you read, the more they shape you. And because we live in a story, right? We live in a world that has been created by a God who loves to tell stories. And so this is about learning and shaping and molding us to live in that world that God has created in a way that is honoring to Him and is pleasing to Him and is obedient. And that's why we read stories of children who aren't obedient and are obedient, and what happens and how do they act in the world, and how do they act in these worlds that maybe are fantastical but also follow the same rules and the same logic as the world that God has made. And it shapes and gives us the handles to hold on to, right, as we go out into the world and try to live as men and women who glorify God in everything that we do.